What's up guys, it's Zetheus, and today I'm bringing you a video on how to fill out the Critical Life Roleplay application form. When you join the interview server for Critical Life Roleplay, you want to make sure that you go to the Clrp official application channel, which will be here right under Clrp official Instagram. It'll be in this top um, little category in the Discord. You're going to get brought to this channel, which is the application. You're going to click on the link. When you click on the link, you're going to be brought to this page where the application is at. Basically, this little paragraph here is going to explain to you what Clrp is about and how we operate on Grand Theft Auto, of course, and PlayStation 4. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click the start button. You're going to want to put in your email. Make sure that this email, you have access to it. So, pathetic@gmail.com. You're going to want to send the verification code. The verification code will be sent through your email. I'm checking my phone right now. And once you verified, you want to click the next button. Then you're going to enter in your Discord username followed by the 4-digit hashtag. So my Discord is Young Revenge, hashtag 4698. After that, you're going to want to click the next button again. Date of submission, so 03/25/2019. Click next. Date of birth, I'm going to put my birth date. And then you're going to want to put your age. And then you're going to read this rule. We have a strict multi-clanning rule within Critical Life Roleplay. If accepted, are you willing to follow this rule? You're going to want to click yes. And then the other question will be, are you currently a part of any other RP communities? You're going to put no. If you are in another RP community, I would suggest you highly leave that RP community. I would stop what you're doing with your application and I would make sure that you're not in any RP communities. If you're not, you're going to want to click no. And then if applicable, what roleplay communities are you currently a part of? If you have any, you'll just type some down. If you don't, you could just put I'm in none. And then click next. And then this is where you'll basically create your character backstory that you'll be using when you roleplay. So my character's name, the one I use now, is Aubrey Graham. Place of birth is going to be Los Angeles. Parents' name is going to be Marie and Stephen Graham. And you could put like an ethnicity, like, you could put Spaniard, black, white, Caucasian, anything like that. Then you're going to want to put, if you have any siblings, you can add siblings and their details. If you don't, you could put no siblings. Oops. And then after that, you're going to want to put your character's inspiration and interest. So my character's inspiration is to become the biggest rapper in the world. After that, you want to put your character's interest. So my character's interest is like music, playing instruments, and making music. Actually, no, making songs. There we go. And then after that, Major setbacks in life is not required. If you want to add a bit more sauce to your character's backstory, you can. If not, that's totally fine. Major setbacks in life, I'm going to put I lost a rap battle against XXX Tentacion. And then, if your character has any medical conditions such as diabetes from eating too much 24/7 Slurpees, or if your character, has asthma, or, anything of that sort, I'm gonna put no medical conditions. And then after that, you're going to want to put if your character attended or is currently attending college or university, and if your character is employed or unemployed. So I'm going to put I went to UCLA and I am currently signed with Young Money Records. And then you're going to want to put why your character came to San Andreas. So I'll put I was born and raised in San Andreas by my parents, and I have chosen to stay because I love the warm weather here. After that, you're going to want to put what led to the decisions that changed your character's life. So I'll put my father was in a band when he was a young adult, and he taught me how to write songs and play the guitar. I felt inspired and wanted to continue pursuing I wanted to continue to pursue music. After you have your character backstory done, you can go over it, see if you want to make any changes. If you are confident with your backstory, you can go ahead and click on that fabulous blue next button. And then the next question will be, how did you hear about Clrp? You're going to give one paragraph about how to hear about it. So I'll just put, I heard about Clrp and Zetheus's, I always do that, Zetheus's YouTube video. I decided to check it out and maybe give it a try. So yeah, you're gonna want to put a paragraph, so 5 sentences or more, about how did you hear about Clrp. If not, your application may be denied. But for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna make it simple. Obviously, here's how I heard about Clrp. I'm gonna click the next button. And then the next question will be, will you respect all staff members of Clrp? Obviously, you're going to put yes. Next question is going to be, why should we choose you over other potential candidates? So, in some applications, I get oh, you should choose me because I'm the best role player on GTA. You don't want to put that. Just focus on your skills and what you're good at. So if you're good at problem solving, if you're good in being in stressful situations and being able to handle those types of situations and figure out a way to overcome those. Those are all good things to put in your application and on this question. Um, so I'll just put I am a natural born leader. I like new challenges and always find ways to overcome difficult obstacles. And then, of course, if you have any other, anything else you want to add, you could also do that. After you're done doing that, you're gonna want to click the next button again. You're gonna put in your time zone. So the time zone I'm in is Pacific Daylight Time. And then here you'll be able to choose what department you'll want to be in. So the first one will be civilian. Just basically means, you'll be able to become a civilian and, own businesses, sell businesses, have a car, a job, everything like that, what you would do in real life. The next category we have is law enforcement. So you'll be able to be a part of the Blaine County Sheriff's Office, CHP, LAPD, all that good stuff. If you're interested in that, you'll be able to do that. We have the San Andreas Fire Department, which is also EMS. So if you are interested in putting out fires and attending to people who have broken bones or who have passed away, all that good stuff, then you'll go to San Andreas Fire Department. And then the last one will be 911 dispatcher. This is a very important and very serious position. You'll be dispatching officers. You'll be dispatching fire and EMS. You'll be assigning people to, patrol districts and all that good stuff. And you'll be answering 911 for civilians. So you are going to have thick skin. You're going to have to answer a lot of, uncomfortable calls, and sometimes you'll get really stupid calls. You want to click the next button. After going over all of the departments, you get to choose if you want to be civilian, fire and EMS, communications, or law enforcement. I'm going to choose law enforcement. And then it'll take you to how much experience you have in roleplay. You're going to want to click the next button. And then you're going to put, have you ever done roleplay before? You're going to click yes or no. Neither of these answers affect your chances of your application being accepted or denied. You can click yes or no. Any is fine. I'm going to click yes. And then if you click yes, you're going to please describe your experience if applicable. So I'm just going to put, I have a few years of roleplay experience in, let's just put, for the sake of the video, Roblox. Okay? Roblox, World of Warcraft, any other online game, Gmods, Fortnite, Spider-Man, whatever it is, doesn't matter what game. It doesn't have to be GTA specific. If you've ever done roleplay in any other game, heck, for even in real life, you can also put that down too. After that, and if you don't have any roleplay experience, just put, I have no roleplay experience. That's fine too. You want to click the next button, and then you'll click the next button again. And then this is the letter of agreement and terms of service. You're basically you're agreeing that you will not disrespect any members regardless of their race, sex, age, and or religion. Although if you have an issue with a member, like for example being disrespectful, backstage recruiting, fail roleplay, etc., you will DM the owners only. You will also understand that backstage recruiting and double-climbing is not okay and a federal offense. If you are caught doing this, you will be instantly banned from Clrp. If you accept the terms of agreement, we are allowed to check your Discord server list and ask questions. Failure to do this will result in the application on hold and will not progress to the next stage. And then, do you understand in all caps? You put I agree, click next, and then you're going to put the time of submission. So right now it's going to be for me 11, we'll put 40, and then we'll put AM. Click the next button, and then if you are very confident in your application, you'll want to click yes, and then you'll do your signature. I'll do my very sexy signature. There we go. You want to click the submit button, and after you've hit the submit button, you're going to be taken to an all white page. Basically what that means is you submitted your application. You don't have to do anything else. You can close the browser, you can close the tab, and you'll just have to wait until your application is read. When your application has been accepted, you're going to want to look and you want to go back to Discord. You want to go back to the interview server. You want to click on the application center category. Click the Clrp application status, and this will have this will basically explain to you if you've passed your application or if you've denied. You'll see you're at here. If you see you're at here, that means either you passed, you were denied, or your backstory was bad and you need to redo it. Once your application has been read, you'll get a brand new role instead of the awaiting acceptance role, which what you will get when you join the server until you submit an application and it has been accepted. You'll get the granted acceptance role, which will be this blue color. Basically what that means is you're ready for an interview, and then you're going to want to go back up, and then you're going to want to go to announcements, and this is basically where people announce interviews, important information. If there are interviews, you're going to want to go, not interview lounge, but you're going to want to go to interview waiting room and wait there, and then you'll get pulled into an interview lobby, 1, 2, or 3. Please make sure that you have push to talk off. Please make sure that you have push to talk off when you're in the interview, because it will kick you out. And a lot of people have been experiencing that. They're like, oh, why do I keep getting kicked? It's only because the permissions only allow you to speak and not connect. So if you have push to talk on, right, it basically thinks that you're not talking, and it'll just kick you out. So that's why you have to have push to talk off, voice activity on, and make sure you have no background noise. Once you go through your interview, it'll be the same questions, but it'll be for us to log in our system. If you pass, you'll be sent to the training server. If you fail, you'll have to reapply in 30 days. And yeah, that is the entire interview server process for Critical Life Roleplay. And I look forward to seeing you in the main server.